Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the Must Talk podcast. We're on episode 3. Yeah, we lasted this long. We already made 3 episodes. And yeah, kind of excited. I didn't think,
I'm
I,
sur-
th- I think we would have lasted like one episode and be like, nah, we done. But we still
I'm
here.
surprised. I'm surprised it actually lasted this long, bro. I mean, it's just something to do at the end of the day. I
And
mean,
I like it
it's
though.
it's
It's
fun.
entertaining. Today's going to be a juicy, succulent episode. We got a lot to talk about. And I guess we'll get right into it. I mean, to explain my day, as people don't know, I don't have a car. I explained that in the first episode that I kind of regret selling my other car, but at the end of the day, like it didn't matter. But anyway, let me get to the topic. So today I want to go look at this car. And it's a 1998 Ford Mustang. Look pretty nice. Look pretty nice. We popped up at the dude's house. Dude, I felt so bad. You know why?
Why?
This dude had a whole prosthetic leg.
Really? Pretty.
Yeah, don't laugh. But yeah,
Laugh.
I said don't laugh. It's not funny.
Did you think I really would laugh at something like
You
that, bro?
probably would, honestly, in real life. You would probably try to hold back your laughter.
I'll freaking laugh my head off, bro.
I
Maybe
mean,
if when I
I
was
mean, you
like,
laugh
maybe
at
when
you
I
laugh at people having speech
no
impediments,
no no
like
no
Alyssa's
no
dad.
no
So I mean,
no, you do that.
anyway, besides the dude having prosthetic leg, well, obviously, since he has a prosthetic leg, he can't drive the car because it's a manual. You need your left leg to be able to put pressure on the clutch. So he can't do that. But besides the dude having the prosthetic leg and all that, blah blah, we looked at the car, and there's pros and cons to the car, right? And I'm gonna start off with the pros. Overall, it looked pretty nice. The inside, it was all leather and stuff. Looked looked pretty good in shape. And the outside was perfect to me. Like it was black. It had some little white lines on the side. It wasn't that dirty, and it had a spoiler on it. And it had 4 new
Really?
tires. It was some custom tires too. It looked pretty nice. And yeah, overall the physical part of the car, it looked like the best. Like it looked amazing. Also the pros, it drives smooth too. I didn't drive it, but it drives smooth. It's not too rough. It drives pretty smooth. It drives pretty smooth. It drives.
Nice.
Remember how many times we repeated ourselves in the last one? God dang. But yeah,
I know.
it drives pretty smooth. Pretty. And all right, we're gonna get to the cons. Okay, the cons.
Okay.
AC don't work, which is a bummer. Also, this is why I wanted to come with you, and I was gonna explain it, but I decided to wait till the podcast. But whenever you turn the car on, the motor and stuff in the front it shakes, and like it's shaking the whole time. Like when you put the air conditioner on too, it shakes even more. They said it has
Really?
something to do with one of the motor parts being loose or something like that. You know anything about that?
Wait, say that again?
When we turn the car on, the motor and stuff in the front, when you pop the hood, it shakes like it's going up and down, shaking. I think it has something to
Like,
do with a loose part, like the the engine and stuff is shaking.
well, yeah, I know that, but I mean, there could be a lot of things wrong with that. It could either be a rough idle. Like, is it idling good? Like, does idle like
Yeah,
okay? Well, if it's not that, then I would think is like maybe you don't maybe you have bad motor supports. Either that or you have like it is a manual, right?
yeah,
Then you can have bad motor support, bad poly shaft bearing, or um that big pulley in the front could be bad because once that goes bad, they always shake your whole entire motor. That's what at least I heard and so far learned on my car
Yeah.
since I had it. So and you're what don't aren't you getting like not the same one but like a different year model than mine?
Yeah, it's a different year, and it's yeah, that's basically it. The also another con is the shifter, like it wobbles a lot. Like when you keep it still, it shakes, you know? I don't think it's supposed to
No.
shake, right? But it shakes way more than it's supposed to, like normally.
I mean, mine don't shake. Mine is like auto smooth and like my shit don't shake. Like how bad is it shaking, bro?
Not too bad, but like you can definitely tell it's not normal.
Is you know where your clutch is at?
Yeah.
Does that shake and doesn't like make a noise?
No, it didn't make a noise. No.
Well, it's an old car though, bro. Like them year
Yeah,
models,
he
like you said.
said
Mine's
he said that car's been sitting
mine's a
there
two
for 2 years.
mine's a 2000, bro. And it has its problems, but then I don't know like yours is way more older than mine. So at the end of the day, I mean, that could be it's gonna have its problems,
Yeah,
whether you like it
obviously.
or not, because it's old. But I know like I never had like that problem with my shift knob shaking that bad, so I wouldn't really know. I'm a I know stuff about a car up to an extent, not like mechanic. That's my
Yeah.
brothers and my dad.
But yeah, basically that's pretty much it. It didn't leak. Uh it ran pretty smooth. I already said that. And overall, I mean, it's a beautiful car, dude. I should have took a picture, but yeah, we got done test driving and all that, and we just told him that we'll think about it. In my opinion, it's hard because a Ford's really hard to work on mechanically. I mean, you should know that.
Yeah,
You probably like just to change a fucking water pump, you probably have to take the whole goddamn engine out. So we really don't want something that is like mechanically bad. Like you have to take the whole car apart, basically just to change this one part. And the air conditioner problem, like, it's not a big deal to me. I know it, like summertime's coming around, it's gonna be hot as hell, but dude, it's not really a big problem to me. The air conditioner, like, and that's I wouldn't say it's a simple fix, but it's probably one of the simplest fixes in a mechanically in a car.
probably so. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a basic car. He wanted 2,700, but obviously, I don't. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth that much. So if we do go back, which I think we should go back tomorrow, we'll probably
Really?
get him down to like 2,000. I think
You
that's
that
how much
rich,
it
man?
works. Yeah, dude, I'm that rich. I got 5 stimulus checks. Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, pretty cool car. Obviously, you don't want to just look at a car and automatically pick it up. You want to see what's wrong with it and test drive it, all that. You don't want to automatically just say, "Hey, that car looks nice physically. I'll buy it." Like, nah. Yeah, I understand. Like, I didn't want to walk out of there today with that car. I wanted to think about it more, and I did. And in my opinion, I mean, I would buy it for 2,000. I think, yeah. And guess how many miles it had, dude?
70,000.
No, it had 90,000. That's
Ninety
pretty. It's
thousand.
pretty good for a 1998.
90,000.
Yeah.
Mine's a 2000, and it had when I first bought it, at least before I switched out the motors. When I first bought it, it had 147,000 miles, and that's a 2000.
Yeah. So that
Then
was
I bought the
another
car
pro.
for
You bought it for two
dang. They
thousand, right?
must have. No, mine was 2,500.
Oh.
But I mean, that's a pro for yours, low miles, and for that old, then you still like got it cheaper than mine.
Also,
And mine, but mine had no problems neither. other than maybe the high miles. Well, that ain't too high, but
So yeah, like
yeah.
yours like ran perfectly. None was wrong with it at all.
When I first got it, nothing, bro. AC, which AC still works. The windows still go up and down. That still
The only
works.
problems you had was
Um,
your motor, right?
do not go in water with them cars. They do not like water.
Yeah.
Anybody with common sense, and I have common sense. I knew that, but I
And
wanted to be
that's
stupid.
that's the only problem you had, right?
That's it. Other than that, and it would have never,
And you had the car for about how long? Like a year?
uh, a year, yeah. And I ran it. I ran it like it should have broke. So, and it never, lost any parts on it that had been changed at least, other than the freaking motors.
Yeah. Which I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I hope if I
No,
do get that car. But yeah, another pro was um no, not pro, con. And that's they said the motor was like kind of white. Yeah, like the
white,
yeah.
white,
Yeah, it looked kind of white. You
the
know,
motor.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Or no?
No, bro. Like, no.
That's how they explained it. I was like, I don't get it.
Like clean, in other words, is probably trying
No,
to say.
no, like it was something bad. And also, it's a V6, and the V6 it looked pretty big than a normal V6.
It's probably a little bit up in liters. Mine's a 3.8. I don't know what yours could be though. So
I think it's I don't have time to look it up, but yeah, pretty cool car. But obviously, like I said, you can't just automatically pick it up, especially with some of those problems. And you gotta look at
that's
it this like you gotta look at it this way too. They had those problems. If I did buy it, you would definitely want to buy it for some like a little cheaper, and then put the extra money towards trying to maybe fix up those parts a little bit for it to be good. But that's the only two problems with it. They didn't have a new radio in it, but he had a new radio. He's gonna put in. He probably put it in after we left. So I mean, he's added on to the car, and for 2,700, it's not the best deal, but obviously he said he would go down, and I think he knows it's not worth that much. But 90,000 miles, I mean, it looks really good. Just the AC and the yeah, the
well,
AC.
that's
What
good,
else did I
man.
say was wrong with it? The AC and the it wobbles, yeah.
It's about no, yeah,
The engine wobbles and stuff, which I don't know how hard that would be to fix.
yeah. As
And
long as the thing fucking runs.
yeah, it runs good, man. I mean, but it's really up to me at the end of the day. I mean, am I gonna take this risk and buying this car, and once I have it and stuff, will I take the risk that it will eventually? I know a car, obviously some parts are gonna run out of it, and you're gonna have to fix something, but
Of
I
course.
just don't want it to happen too soon. Like right after I get the car, so another problem happens or the same problem gets worse. You know.
Yeah,
So I mean, like I posted in Brewing Motivation, man. Life ain't life ain't what it is unless you take risk. And
that's right.
I took two risks. I would take the second risk by buying this car because I got so much on the line. My first risk was selling my old car, which it did kind of backfire, but hey, man, you just take risks.
That's right. That's what you could do, man. You don't know. You- then again, you don't have to take the risk, but like, then you'd be thinking like maybe later down the road, you'd be like, man, I should have took the risk because what if it would have worked out? Now you're kind of regretting it now, are you?
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know what's gonna happen, and I feel like this is a big risk, like buying the car, but I really want it. So I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. It's a double ended sword. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, enough about that. Let's uh let's talk about something that is really interesting, and we kind of touched on this a little bit in the last episode, and that's the Kate situation, man. So explain to us, how
I've
did you
been
meet?
waiting on that one, bro.
it's 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 one of the most interesting stories. Like besides the
Yeah,
casino destiny thing, like that's honestly my favorite one because it had so
yeah,
much.
most.
It did so much for us. But yeah, man, like
Yeah,
explain, how did you meet Kate and like how did this all come about?
I met Kate
By the
because
way,
of
fuck you,
you.
Kate. I don't care if you're watching this.
Yeah, I don't care neither. I mean, I'm not, a person that don't judge no more and stuff, but I mean, not a good. I'm not even gonna say that. But anyways, um, I met her through you.
That's right, man.
You quiet now.
I
I
was like,
met
damn, I
her
talked for
through
like 20
you.
fucking minutes. I get some fucking bread time.
And
Jesus.
yeah, well,
I first saw on her Facebook. Okay, well, I guess this is my beginning because I met her
yeah,
actually. So I
yeah.
found her
Because
on
your story,
recommended.
you got to kind of tell yours first before mine kind of.
Yeah. So I found her on my recommended Facebook page, and Kate Nicole, that was her name. And I added her because she had this weird profile picture. It was like, Mufasa off of Lion King. It was him
Yeah,
like all buffed up and stuff. Like it just looked so cringy and stupid. And I messaged her. I was like, "Bro, what the hell is that profile picture?" And that's really how it started. You know, I fucked around and stuff, and we eventually added her to a group chat with me, you, and her. And goddamn, dude.
bless me. Sneeze, but
I heard.
no,
But yeah, we added to our group chat, and you fell in love with her, right?
no. Well, actually, you could say that in a way, but the only reason why, and I'm gonna talk about that too. Make sure your choices, what you do, is right, because I don't know if you want to save. Like, you want me to tell you the whole situation, like, onto what like went down and shit, like the whole
Mainly just
story.
just leave out the boring parts. Like just make it
Okay,
all the interesting parts.
well, I mean, put it this way, just this is gonna show you, make the right choices in life, and some that you would not regret, because you can't turn it back around as bad as you want to, and God knows that I wish I can. Put it that way. Well, after I got introduced by you to her, I didn't fall in love, but then again, I was being stupid. I was kind of desperate, man. At that time, you know, um, I was 18. I'm a virgin, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, shit. Something's got to go on. But that's my problem. I was trying to follow, the other face of the crowd and be like, I want to try it out. I want to.
I need this vagina.
Yeah, exactly. I was being stupid. But then again, I go, I wasn't really thinking about that. I ain't how I am
And
now. I
this is
wasn't thinking
where
about.
your manho stage began.
Yeah, it kicked in, bro. And whenever it kicked in, I was like, I'm a mess with this. I'm gonna get this. I was so motivated, and I put my life in, not life, but I put like my time into this to mess with her, and that's exactly what happened. Well, after you like introduced me to with her and stuff, we started kicking it onto the messenger, trying to meet up and win. And at one time, way before you even came over to my brother's house, we went and we called her over one weekend, and making a bet with my brother. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that before you," because at the time he didn't have no women, and at the time he was more of a manhood than I was. He was more experienced. That I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was an 18-year-old virgin. I don't care. No one ain't gonna tell me to my face.
Yeah.
No one ain't gonna tell me to my fucking face. Like, I mean, because the day they do to tell me that in my face in public, I'm just, I'm gonna hold my ground, bro.
Throw them
It is what
hands.
it fucking is. That's exactly right, man. Well, um, he was like, I'm gonna get this before you, you know. I was like, yeah, no, you won't.
Oh
I was like, I
yeah, I
will, you know.
forgot. He
I was jealous, you know. This was way before the situation happened with, you know, well, she comes over and she wasn't gonna spend the night. She was only gonna stay for a couple of hours because we was all staying that night because we was gonna go dove hunting the next morning or go shoot some birds or some shit like that. Well, ended up staying the night and you know things went down. Not in sex, but like the other thing, you know, she touched my area. Damn
It was
right.
really risky to say
Uh,
that.
but I don't care. I don't. I mean,
This is the past. I mean, Autumn can't get mad. All right, Autumn.
yeah.
Shit.
I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so that happened. And but after that, I was like, I was stupid. You know, God was basically giving me a chance. He's like, look. If you don't feel like you didn't like it on this one, and you still want to be stupid and still make a mistake, go ahead. I'm gonna let that happen. But this is kind of your chance now. Accept it, or you're gonna get screwed over. But I wasn't listening. You know, I wasn't even trying to like put my mind on that. I was like, whatever.
Wait, was
I was
I
like,
muted the whole
the only thing
time?
I was. No, I heard you.
Okay. My mic thing said
Well,
muted.
anyways,
My bad.
you know, my brother was in the same room as us. He got kind of annoyed because he couldn't sleep because of what she was doing to me. So you know, he switched sides of the bed. Hers a big ass bed. She switched sides of the bed, um, sides of the bed with him, and you know, we fell asleep and shit. And you know, she was kind of salty about it because she actually wanted to do something. But then again, you know, I kind of cared and kind of didn't because I was like, you know what, it is what it is, you know, and there's other chances. Well, and despite all that, we hooked up again, but that's when you was there.
Oh God.
You was there, and you know, I was laying down, and she was in the middle, and you was on the
Bro,
other
please,
end,
my
and
mom watches this. Please don't.
oh, I forgot.
No, I don't care, man. I don't care, dude. Go
You
ahead.
want me- Wait, does she know about that song? Bro,
No,
your poor
but
mom,
just
I can't.
explain. Just no, man. Just get it out, man. I'm 17 years old. God damn.
Oh, you know, I forgot about that, bro. Well, anyways, um, you know, you're sleeping, well, so-called sleeping, you know, but you're turned the other way. So, which that's more props to you, man. I completely understand because I've been in your shoes at one point, and you're right, you're numb, you cannot move, cannot do shit. You can't. And before you know, she was right there. Before you know it, she started, we started doing things, and she got on
Keep it
top,
PG, man.
and
PG.
you know, she got on top of the bread, and that stuff happened. and and you're just sitting there, you know, this whole entire bed is shaking, you know.
I'm
This
sorry,
is
mom.
vibrating.
I'm sorry, family. Please.
And you know, this whole entire bed is shaking and you're just laying there like
That
and
wasn't
she's
me
like
that night,
and
okay?
dumb ass like dumb ass her. How stupid she fucking looked. She goes, bruh, I know I know he hears us right now. Now I go, nah, that boy's sleeping. And then she goes, yeah, oh my god, he actually is. You know, she's dingy. You know, she really was.
She
And
also likes to bite.
oh yes. Well, anyways, after all that, you know, she was really motivated because there's instant regret after she was, you know, on top of the bread, man. I was looking at her, I was like, bro, this girl's looking like some Momo. You know, her face did not sit right on my face. Her breath was stinky and I'm sorry, she shared my freaking, you know, my experience with my brother's girlfriend, and I don't care, you know. Then yeah, because like, I mean, I might as well say it. She told my brother's girlfriend it was like a slug myself, a wet slimy slug, which I don't care. I mean, obviously you ain't turned me on, bro. Like I thought you was, you know, but my hand turns me on too. when I really wanted, and that's what you was using for the first half. So I mean, yeah, voice crack, but yeah, she goes, she got from on top of the bread, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna finish this off, and she started, doing what you call the mouth to mouth precipitation, but onto something else, and instead of freaking, then again, I don't know how that felt, man, because like this would be my first time. And damn, damn. Wait a
And
minute. I got something to say after the subject, honestly, but because this is gonna hurt. Oh my god, this ain't benefiting. This is not benefiting. This is not benefiting me or
is
you,
Autumn death
man.
staring you right now?
No, 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 no. She's painting, but no. This is not gonna benefit me and you because when I tell you, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, wait, you're right." So, anyways, she started using her teeth, man, to do that. And, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. My stuff was all rawled up the next day, man. I thought I had some kind of age from this girl, being that she done slung herself around to every single different person, and yeah, that was an instant regret. Never again. She never made me, you know, come out. I guess you could say
I mean, you
I
just
held,
said it, so
yeah, but she never made me do that because she wasn't attractive to me at all. But that was something I regret, and I put that on my life. And that's another reason why Bruno motivation is a thing. And wants to start my speeches is going to be, talking about to them poor boys and the poor girls out there that's getting started in life and that still versions, do not go out there and slinging your shit around for fun because at first you're gonna think, man, it is the right thing to do. It is gonna be the funnest thing to do, man. I'll be cool. No, it's not worth it because once you hit that instant regret, you're gonna wish on your life you could bring it back. Unless you're just a full on hoe. If you're full on hoe and you like it, that's you was born to do that. Obviously, you wasn't born to be an astronaut. Obviously, you wasn't born to be the first lady. So, go ahead and do that. At least it's not me. I'm just here to tell you, what it's gonna feel like if that's not what if that's what you was not made to do. And I was not made to do that. And just being a hoe, man, did not sit right. So I was like,
explain your
you know what, man?
oh, continue.
What?
My bad.
Mm-mm. I was done.
Oh, well, I was gonna say explain the aftermath of that night. How did you feel after
Oh my god,
all
how
that
did I
playing
feel?
around in a sweaty room? How did you feel after that? Yeah.
I mean, after that, I went to go take a shower. And of course, I'm gonna take a shower. And I just felt horrible,
Disgusted.
horrible, horrible, disgusted.
Why did I
And I
just do
just,
that?
yeah, why? Like, God help me. If I could take it back, God knows I will. And the only thing to me, how I felt like I could take it back, if I would tell this girl straight up. So she walks up in there. I didn't even sleep the whole night either. So I'm getting out the shower.
Of course not,
I'm
dude.
sitting in
He's
the
laughing
shower.
at Shepherd's
Man,
pie.
man, I want I wanted to burn my clothes. I wanted to burn my clothes and sit in that shower and let the water pour down on my face. That's how bad it was. But
And you gave her a
when I got
kiss
out,
right after she left, right?
hell no,
You said, "Get the hell
hell no.
out of here."
Yeah, well, yeah. So I got out the shower and I see the door opens. Her with her makeup shit, and she goes, "Hey, I'm naked, right?" So I go, "No, I gotta cover my shit." So I cover my shit, bro, with a towel. And she goes, "Why you covering it? It's not like we just did some things like take off the towel." I said, "You gotta get out." And she goes, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay, well, are you gonna at least give me a kiss bye and walk me to my car?" I said, "No." I said, "Get out." Okay. 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 She just walked, opened the door, got in her shit and left. After that, texted her. Like I didn't really text her. But she was trying to text me. I blew her out the fucking water. I didn't even want to talk with her no more. And now I don't even like the girl no more. But
Yeah.
It was just a bad experience, man. I hope no one else goes through something like that through me,
Hey,
because man, I felt disgusted.
yeah, but there was some good at night because we left that shepherd spot.
Yeah, we laughed our ass off at that.
Everyone's like,
We laughed
shepherd
our
spot,
ass off.
oh, so funny. But yeah, man.
So
I know you've been saying a lot that you wish you took that night back, and I don't blame you. I mean, you try to be something that clearly you wasn't made to be, and that was be a manho, which I mean, nobody's meant to be a manho, and nobody should be a manho, but people are actually happy being that way, and I knew after that experience, you wasn't. So
no, no, man, I wasn't made to do that. If I was made, like I said, if I was made
you tried it, it didn't
to
work
be
out, and you
that,
quit.
yeah, then that's it. But that's half the world nowadays. They do that. You know, they don't even quit. They just keep on doing it. And behind their poor girlfriend's back, even as guys, behind their poor girlfriend's back, they'll
Yep.
go around and they'll sling it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
and
so cool, it's
mentally, they're
so
not
cool.
happy
It's
with that.
like no, and they're not. It's like, and then they're good to say, well, my girlfriend cheated on me at one point. Then if she cheated on you at one point, why are you still with her? I don't care if my girlfriend ever cheated on me and she's like, "Oh, give me a second chance." No second chances. You walk through my door once, I am not inviting you back in. You're gone. So I don't believe into that. I don't believe into that, but people nowadays they let that happen and they allow themselves to keep getting stumped on and stumped on and stumped on. And it's up to you to make a change. I can't do it for you. All I could do is talk about it. Maybe that'll play in your head like a record, and you'll be thinking, well, if that happened to this man so many times, or if that happened to this man, who says it's not going to happen to me? Because it's kind of adding up to what he's saying about me. You know what? Hell with that. It's time for a change. You got to have a change in order to not fall inside a dirty hole.
Yeah, for sure, man. Um, that's all you had to say about that.
No, but I mean for that part, but what else? Like I guess we could use it for another topic, like how girls they'll have like one night stands with a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
up to you.
I feel like
That's
we
up,
talked a lot about that during the last episode because we had it titled "What
yeah,
Are with These Girls," and I feel like we pretty much explained all that already. So,
yeah.
my
Well,
next
yeah.
topic was future plans. Like, what do you see yourself doing just
But,
in the future? Like,
well,
what are your
man,
goals and what are your plans?
put it this way: you could set your future up. So this is what I want my future to look like. This is not what it's going to look like, but this is what I want my future to look like. Because you don't know what the future is going to hold for you. You do not. You do not know what tomorrow's going to bring you. You cannot expect that. But what you can expect is of how you want it to be, and this is how I want mine to be, and this is how I'm hoping it wants to be, man.
Yeah.
I hope when I'm creating onto Facebook as my group, Room Motivation, as a brand I'm trying to make as in Fire Hearts. I haven't been promoting it as much lately, but I've been thinking and trying to think of stuff to do to like make it better. I'm thinking of quotes and stuff. Believe it or not, when I'm silent, I'm thinking. I'm thinking of how to, get my stuff up right. But I'm hoping that becomes like something one day, as in like a big group, as in people start noticing it and start actually like hitting the hearts of them. They're like, you know what, that's right what he's saying, and I respect that what he's saying, and you know what, basically I'm gonna share this out. They share it out, other people see it, and maybe hopefully in one day I get an offer to go public speak for someone. If they see like my work onto a page, or if they see my work like in video and stuff, and if they like it, I hope in one day they'll be like, hey, you want to come public speak for us? Maybe for a school, maybe for a rehab, or maybe even for like a jail. Wherever help is possible, or whoever got thirsty ears to hear about what they want to hear about. That's to be motivated.
Yeah.
That's how I hope my future goes out. To be a motivational speaker. If not a motivational speaker, then a motivational artist. If not a motivational artist, then a preacher. If not a preacher, then just someone that's good at coming up with good quotes and stuff. I mean, either one of those. You have your life is so big. You could do what the hell you want. No one can tell you a damn thing about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. If no one else likes it, hey, you wasn't even
Just
invited
hate.
to my house in the first place. Go ahead. Which the hate, man, I know that's gonna happen. And that's not something I'm going to hang myself up onto because a lot of people that hang themselves up onto that and be like, oh, the hate, the hate, the hate, and they get drowned out by me. Someone could be like, oh, your quotes are shitty, or hey, you stutter when you speak, or hey, you don't speak as good as a real preacher. I'm gonna just sit there and be like, okay, cool, man. Well, if that's how you feel, then go listen to someone else. I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm here to the
Or
people that wants to
just
listen to
don't
me.
even
Yeah.
acknowledge it.
Yeah, that's it. Like I don't like if they want acknowledgement, I'll just look at them like, "Do you like me?" No,
You're giving me
that's
more
one thing. Last,
recognition by like hating, so I mean, you're making me win either
yeah,
way.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna use your hate as fuel, man. Like, give it to me. That's my gas. That's not the only thing that's gonna make me do is keep on going. That's gonna keep the fire in my heart lit. That's my fuel to that. That's not gonna stop.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, that's basically what I hope my future could be, or that's what I want. At least not what it's
motivational
gonna
speaker.
be, or what I want. Yeah, motivational speaker.
I mean, man, you should really start making your speeches, man. I mean, I kind of want to see them on YouTube.
I I'm going for it. Well, I'm gonna do them on YouTube, but I'm probably gonna post more to my page because being that I mean people will see it on YouTube, but that's worldwide too, and not only that to like local people if they know YouTube. I'm gonna do it on Facebook more because that's local. I have family, I have friends that's gonna have no choice if they go on Facebook. If they're following me, they'll come across it. So maybe if they're gonna watch 3 minutes out of the twenty
Yeah.
minute video or 3 minutes out of a 10 minute video, it's some kind of motivation to their ears either way.
Yeah, I mean, I say it's a good idea. Just put it out on Facebook, promote it through there, and have it share around. Have your family watch. Um, most people, you have a lot of friends on Facebook, so I mean, I guarantee like 30% of them is gonna like look at it just to check it out, and I think that's a really good way to get yourself out there.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
As far as my future though, like I don't even know. Like I have so many things that I'm trying to do, but I feel like that's the main problem, right? It's just I have too much that I want to do, and I'm not really focused onto one thing at a time. Like as for you, right? You have just your motivational speaking. That's one thing, and you can try to perfect that one art, which you mean you're pretty good at it. So I mean, do something you're good at, right? And you work on. But I'm trying to work on
That's right.
multiple things at the same time, and it's not really adding up. But I say that about some stuff. Like obviously, I have this podcast. I don't know how long like I'm gonna make them, but I like to make them. In the future, I would like love to make it more bigger. Like actually have people come on, which I have a couple of people that want to, and just to make it a little bit somewhere. Like pulling 100 views a video a podcast that's already my dream right there. Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
podcasting, I got the music, the my boxing, you know, like trying to become a good athlete. Like I just have so much that I want to do, and I feel like I should really just focus on one thing and just leave all the other ones to be like hobbies or something to put on the side. Just
I could like easily tell you like you have a lot of things like all the things you want to do. Do you like them? Like
yeah, but I'm not really like good at them, I guess you can say.
okay, yeah, you basically say that, but like pick the one you really is good at. and the
Well, that's
rest,
boxing,
work on.
100%.
Okay, well, yeah, that if you're really good at that, if you know you're good at that, you know, focus onto that, but don't forget your other skills now. Come back to those every little free time you get. Build yourself up better for that. Having 100 skills or a million skills, ain't bad. It's not. So, don't drop your skills, but
Yeah,
like
it's just
as with your boxing, if that's what you like doing, if you know you could do something that, focus more on that. But every little free time you do get and you do nothing else, go to one of your skills you're not good at and try to perfect it. Or not try to perfect it or try to make it better, try to learn more about
yeah, and I feel like that is a better idea anyway because
it.
like
Yeah.
I said earlier, I'm focused on working all of this at the same time, and I'm not really trying to improve one step to the next step, like taking my time with it. I'm just rushing it into like doing all these things at the same time when I really need to step back and I have this one skill, but work on the other ones not at the same time. You know,
Yeah. You
like
see,
my.
that's where I messed up. Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, you see, that's where I messed up. Like at my old job, I'll go to my job. And I'll try to get better at that because I didn't want to lose my job at one point, but I'll try to get better at that. But then again, I'll come home and when I wanted to do my motivation speaking or when I wanted to make my quotes or my speeches, I couldn't because I was more worried about my job. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a lot of focus out my job to put more focus into this because this is what I love doing. This is something I could actually, turn out in life and be good at other than a job I don't like and a job I'm not comfortable with. So I go ahead, I start putting more focus into it, and before you know it, I lost my job because I start taking it slowly, start like resting my mind more, and they saw I wasn't as progressive as my job as I used to be. So I guess that's why I did what I did just to get out of it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah, stuff happens for a reason, man. I'll go to church, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I sat there, and I was depressed, because I didn't like the way the job treated me. But a lot of people just think, hey, oh, you're young, you'll get over it. But I mean, a person got a brain, and the brain can only take so much. So I'll go to church, and I'll just pray about it, like God, if this is the right thing for me, you know, let me get better at it. But if it ain't the right thing for me, take me out of it. And, put me where I really want to be. And every time I try to run away from motivational speaking to get better at my job, is like something will happen, and I'll just go straight back to my freaking speaking and stuff. I was like, you know what? No, whatever happens next time, I'm gonna start focusing more into what I really love, and that was on speaking.
yeah. I mean, honestly, just the main thing is focus on one thing and don't try to do too many things at the same time. I mean,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you wake up and you're like, okay, I want to box today, I want to learn how to box today, you do that. Focus. Never lose focus because once you lose focus, and anyone that does listen to motivational videos and stuff, that they will tell you that you never lose focus. Because when you lose focus, you could tell, and once you start losing focus onto the thing you love, you get worse, not worser, but you start losing your skill and your grip on it. So you're like, oh my god, I got to recatch focus. So you recatch focus and you come back better, but then again you start losing focus again at some point. So it's really more important to stay focused onto the things you really, 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 really love and enjoy doing.
yeah. And there are people that can multitask, but it ends up being they're good at this one skill and they can't perfect their others because like I said earlier they're focused on one too many things at the same time, which you need to step back and just focus on one at a time.
That's it.
But yeah,
Don't
just
overload your brain. I overload my brain with like my speaking and stuff, but that's the skill I like, and it ain't gonna hurt me. But don't overload your brain with something you don't like and a skill you're not good at because then it's just gonna drive you down and not make you depressed. Well, if you let it, but like make you sad, down, and like uninspired to the things you really want to do.
yeah. Well, I guess we're done talking about that. uh,
Yeah.
I kind of want to switch, like, from the Kate situation, like, kind of switch it up from after that. I don't want to automatically hop into the next thing, which is gonna be
Yeah.
what we've been waiting for, and we talked about it a lot the other episodes, and that's the Taylor disaster.
Oh yeah, that one, man. Um.
How
Well,
did this happen? How did that day happen, man? How did it all come about? Who's
well, you
Taylor,
see,
and what the fuck did she do?
after situation with Kate, I learned a lesson, but I learned the lesson as in watch who I'm messing with, and that will come about this girl Taylor. Well,
Taylor was after Destiny, right?
yes, way after, that's when I was messing up and stuff, and
No,
then
it
it
was
was losing sight.
Destiny, Kate, and then Taylor. So yeah, it was
Yes,
after Kate. Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
So I posted onto Facebook. I posted a picture of myself on Facebook, and I got a like onto it. Surprisingly, I didn't get much likes onto it, maybe, but from my family. But I got an unusual like, and that unusual like I would say was a girl. I was like, damn. I was like, this is new. I was like, God, what's up, man? I usually don't get this shit, because a lot of people they don't the way I
A lot of
act
girls
and
don't
the way
like the pictures of the guys. You usually have the boys chasing the
yeah,
girls.
yeah, that's it, man. They didn't like the way I guess I was dressed, maybe, but I look pretty to me. If I look pretty to me, I didn't look pretty to no one else. Then hey, fuck them. But yeah. So I got this unusual like I'm looking, it's from this girl named Taylor. I was like, this is weird. So I was like, you know what? She liked my shit. She don't have that much friends, but she liked my shit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna text her. So I said, hey, it would look at her and say, hey. But guess what? She goes, hey. I was like, okay. You know, at that point, after she texted me, hey, I already thought about going buy her a promise ring and stuff. No, that that was an inside joke.
Yeah.
Autumn gave me the middle finger for that one. Anyways, no. And she texted, hey, after I texted, hey, I was like, what you up to, She's like, oh, nothing and stuff. And we had a casual conversation about how old she is, where she's from, who's their people, how's life now, and stuff like that. But then I started texting her on a Monday. Well, Tuesday after work, she's like, hey, what you doing? I was like, I just got off of work. And she was like, well, do you want to meet?
Dude, I hate to
I was like,
interrupt, but Tucker posted in the Bruin motivation page.
you really?
He said, "Wow." Anyway, sorry, man.
That's all he said.
Yeah, he just made a post saying, "Wow." Anyway, let's get off topic. As you were saying.
Wow. Anyways,
That's a whole nother story as well. All right, we gotta save that for another time.
yeah,
Anyway,
but anyways, after she fuck, where was I?
she texted you
After
hi,
she
wanted
said
to know
she
your
wanted, yeah,
people, this,
yeah.
that.
But anyways, after that, she wanted to meet the second day. The second day, she wanted to meet, and I found this freaking unusual, because I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, oh, I never told, I never told Autumn this story.
Well,
She's
she's
gonna
gonna
hate
hear it
me on
today.
this one. But anyways, so I go, I had my brother, the one that was being a manhole and stuff at the time. But mm-mm, mm-mm. I lie. Scratch that. No, 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 no. Yeah, he was still being a manhole at the time. Well, I go. Well, he brings me because at the time I had a vehicle and everything, but I didn't want to go alone. Yeah, I don't know this girl. Fuck that. I don't care if you look at me sideways or still. I don't know your ass. I am not showing up there alone. If I'm going there alone, man, I'm bringing a knife or something. Take myself, bro. Office. I I didn't know, and then it was across the river. You know, She kind of live in the boondocks. I ain't trying to get myself a slash over, a girl. Fuck that. But so I go right that day. It was so cringy because like we come across the railroad tracks and I see this girl. She didn't look that bad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. She was short, but she didn't look too bad either. But she was right there, and my brother pulled up, and I got out, and she was like, "Hey, I was like, "Oh, hey," and she was like, "Who is you?" Yeah, no, I didn't tell her my name yet. I was messing with her about my brother. I was like, "Oh, that's the guy you gotta meet." And I already knew something was wrong with her, and she looked at my brother. She goes, "Oh, this is him. Oh, hey, um, I think you're really cute. Hey, take off your sunglasses. I want to see your face." I was just joking. This is the man you're really meeting, the boy you're really meeting. And she goes, "Oh, well, hey, and she started, laughing and stuff, and we started joking. And we went, we got inside my brother's truck, and we went to her house, and this fool goes like this. She goes, "Well, we ain't going to like a arcade or something." Man, I looked at her. I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, why you think I got all dressed? I thought you was taking me out to some place." I'm like, "Bro, the only place I'll be taking it
Bruh.
out probably to a Burger King, and that's gonna be eating in a truck. Not even
Will you take
in
me
the
out
fucking
to
sitting area."
Chili's and order me this $60 fucking steak?
Oh yeah, she didn't tell me like should have got shut down. But I was like, anyways, yeah. I was like, "I never told you that." She's like, "Oh, I thought you said something about that." I said, "I never did." And she's like, "Oh, okay, well we could chill here. But we can't go inside, but we could chill here." I said, "That's fine." Well, I got out and was talking and stuff. And before you knew it, she wanted me to hug her. No, 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 no. I said something. I didn't learn a damn thing. Not much for my manhole phase, I didn't. But I kind of kept my guard on, but I kind of dropped at the same time. She was like, my brother said something about her, and I looked at her butt. I looked at her butt, and she goes, "Well, I mean, if you want to grab it, you can." So me, I was
Sorry,
like,
Autumn.
I was like, "Sure." And I grabbed. It was like grabbing a piece of plywood at the point. And I was like, "Dude, this is a flat ass." She's short. It was like I was tying my shoe. Like I'm touching, like I'm way down there. Touching her ass. And then she's looking at me like all weird, bro. Like, "Ooh, I like this, I guess." But like, I was like, bro, I was getting this weird, nasty feeling, bro. How I did with my last girl, and that would be Kate. But I was like, I need to stop this shit, man. It's like I move my hand, and she's like, "Why did you stop?" I'm saying in my head, bro, this girl just wants just wants something, and that's your smash. But yeah, so that happened, and my brother was like, "Y'all kiss." I'm looking at him like, "Bro, you sound like a kid," and they're like, "Kiss." I'm like, "All right, you know what?" So we made out for like a minute straight. And after that, she was like, "You're a good kisser." Nah, I even looked at her. I was like, "Really good?" That's how dumb I sound. I was like, "Really? Well, you are too good." I don't know what the fuck I was trying, but I regret it. And that's the same situation. I felt bad about it. Well, after that, I went home and she was saying she was going up to Alabama for 4 days straight, so I wouldn't be able to see her until the weekend. I met her on that Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, so the Saturday I was be able to see her, and she
Does this
calmed back
happen?
down.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So she calms back down after, and I guess we could switch to your side of it, man.
I was about to say,
Like,
yeah,
because I mean,
this is the
because from here
craziest.
from here on
Go ahead.
Because from here on out, once it's just yours, like that'll make the story right there.
Yeah. Crazy coincidence. I don't know. There's a million people in this world, and she decided out of everybody in this whole entire planet and this whole entire Louisiana, where she lives, this that around her area, she decides to message me. Yeah, and
You
she she basically lied to you by saying, "Oh, I can't meet today. I'll have to meet Saturday, right?" And no telling. I mean, we didn't know back then. Obviously, we know now she was a big HOE, and she probably had 20 dudes on payroll, like coming every day. And it was funny. So obviously, I told Dave Lynn that she was messaging me and shit. He's like, "What?" You know, we so we decided to set her up. We had a little decoy. We had a whole plan and everything. And I was like, "Can I come meet you today?" She's like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do that." So yeah, Dave Lynn picks me up, and he brings his brother, and then we're talking about the plan the whole way. She lives in Pollock, right?
yeah.
So we drive all the way to Pollock. We're talking about the plan the whole time, how we're gonna do this. We're thinking it's gonna be the best plan ever, perfect. Obviously, in our heads, it's never gonna be perfect. But it's just crazy to think, like, out of everybody, she would message me, and then I obviously had to lead her on and stuff, and be like, yeah, yeah, I like you too. And this is the day, like, actually no, she messaged me while she was with you, right?
Um, I
I
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of lied about the story a little bit. Like it's hard to remember, but basically we had this plan, da da da. We get I get to their fucking house and shit, like, right. I meet her at the train tracks. She has some train tracks by our house. And I walk over there. I'm standing there like a dumbass.
I can't believe
and
I pushed you up to that.
and
I
Dave Lynn,
still can't believe.
there's a little road by the train tracks. Dave Lynn, he went down there, chilling back there. And yeah, I just see her
Yeah.
retarded
Basically,
ass
basically,
running.
I could.
Her retarded ass running towards me. And then after that, it was just bad, man. Like, obviously, I was the decoy in the mission. I was trying my best to see how much information. Like, it felt like I had a fucking wire, and I was like, oh goddamn, fucking on a TV show with like the fucking wire on them and trying to get all the information, like basically a snitch. But yeah, I mean, I had the phone on. I had it not on speaker. I was trying to get all the information I can, see what Taylor would say. We had that hug. It was fucking. Oh, it was nasty, dude. She was
That
all
sweaty. You touch that
she was
sweaty neck.
sweating. Yeah, and then she's like, "Hey, can you feel my neck? Feel how sweaty it is." And my ass is like, I touched her with my back, and I was like,
You
"Yeah,
should have
just
slapped it.
tap the, just fucking slap her in the face." But yeah, this is where my story pauses, and this is where something happens to you, man. Like, what happened, man? You wasn't answering my messages while I was saying, please,
well,
please come catch your ass. Like, I'm done with this
well,
fucking bullshit.
yeah, and the whole entire time, when it's switching to my side, we're sitting here, we're seeing, this girl, you hugging her and stuff, and me and my brother's like, man, look at her just being a hoe. Even though she's still dating me, we're like, man, look at her being a hoe. I was like, bro, this is enough proof right here to, to
She been
like
fucking caught
nail her.
red-handed, and like, obviously.
Oh yeah, caught red-handed. Well, I go, how did I do that? Oh yeah, me and my brother was like, we were just chilling there, we're watching, and we saw this cop car pass. I looked, we're slowing. This cop is just looking at us. I didn't care. I was like, whatever. Then I look again, I see another one. I'm like, okay. I see him turn around. I say, yo, we gotta go. I was like, something up, man. Something cheesy, bro. Like, I don't know how crooked these cops are, man. But if because I want to say the mama called because you remember she at that one point she ran to the car
Yeah, we're
because
gonna talk about
obviously
that
we
later.
were spying. But yeah, I want to say the mom called. But yeah, so I drive away and I still have you onto the
The phone.
phone,
Yeah.
for yeah. So I drive away and we're going down the road and I see this cop car still, following me. And I was like, please don't turn your lights on. Please don't turn your lights on. Please do not turn your lights on. I was doing speed limit. I nothing wrong with me. Before you know it, turn on his lights. I was like, fuck. So I told Dave, I told my brother, I said, man, I said, turn that phone off. I said, throw them earphones. I said, because I don't want them, thinking we up to some shit. It was which we were. But I was like, I don't want them, catching our asses. So he did. He threw the earphones and he ended the call with you. That's why we had no more connection with you.
Dude, I was
And
like fucking scared out of my mind, dude. But anyway,
oh, I know the whole time, bro. I was freaking thinking. I was like, bro, I gotta get you out of there. Like, this is not a safe environment. Especially in the boondocks like that. You no telling what could happen to you. It would have
and
been
she's
my fault.
batshit crazy as well.
Yeah. Well, I pulled inside that little store they had right there, a little food mart, and the cop gets out. He's like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" I was, "I'm doing good." And he's like, "License and registration, please." I was like, "Yes, sir." I told my brother to grab the registration stuff out the glove box. I was taking out my license, and he said, "Wait, hold up. What was that?" And he went onto his radio. He was like, "Okay, I'll be right there." He said, "Y'all fine." He said, "Just yeah, y'all fine. I got another call I gotta go do." And
Fucking
he let
lucky,
me
dude. Like God was on your
he,
side.
yeah, he let me scot free go, and that's when we went. And I was like, I gotta get you out of there. So
So I'm gonna go back to my side. We was walking back to our house. The train tracks was like about like a couple of feet away from our house. So we're walking back. I just felt out of place. I just obviously I wasn't meant to be there, but we was trying to like fucking Chris Hansen this fucking bullshit, trying to bust somebody, not for being a predator,
yeah,
but yeah. And we're walking back, and she's being cringy, and just she has TikTok open, freaking dancing like an idiot. Like she already looked special, but I mean, no hate to special people, but she was just it was cringy. Like the whole time it was cringy. And then we get to her house, and she's like, "Yeah, these are all my dogs." I'm gonna talk like her.
yeah,
She had fucking like 100 goddamn dogs, and they was all barking and stuff. Obviously dogs are gonna do that. I was like, yeah, haha, cool dogs. How many dogs you got? She's like, I don't forgot how many fucking dogs, but she said about 12. I was like, yeah, cool. And then the grandma comes out, and she's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I was like, God damn it, where's Devlin? Get me out of here. Dude, at that point, man, I was ready to fucking go home. Like, I was done, man. We busted this girl already. Like, let's get to the ending, which we're gonna
you made it
explain.
further. She must have really wanted you, bro, because you made it further to me. I didn't meet the grandma.
I literally walk up to there, man. And the grandma comes out. And she's like, "Oh yeah, what's your name? Where you from?" And my dumbass goes, "Fucking say where I'm actually from. Like that's gonna get me in goddamn trouble. Like I don't even know." Yeah, I said where I live, stuff, what I did, and that. And then she's like, "Well, yeah." Grandma goes back inside, and then there's this fucking big ass camper on the side of their house. She's like, "Yeah, I I stay in there." I mean, if you want to come inside, you can. At that
Oh
point,
no,
dude, I
you
was
really got killed.
thinking,
Bro, I didn't make it that far. But then she probably looked at me and was like, "Man, this dude's fat. This dude is tall. You can sumo wrestle my short ass. I better not try it on him. You're scrawny, bro. No offense, but you're skinny."
yeah. Um, at that point, I just realized, yeah, I'll walk in that camper. She's locking those doors and shopping my goddamn hands and feet off, and I'm dead. Like I'm gone, or either she's gonna rape me. One of those two. I was thinking in my head. I was like, "There's no way I'm going in that camper."
And
So
damn, wait, worst part, we had you off the phone.
yeah. So like I was scared. Like I didn't know where Davelin was. I was texting them and all that. I was on my phone. Basically, I was on my phone the whole time trying to see where the hell they was at because I didn't know the cop situation happened. And so they told me afterwards. But yeah, I was terrified to go in there, man. And so I had to switch the subject. I said, "Well, let's just go by the train tracks." And then she's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, please. I kind of want to walk a little bit more. You know, I don't really want to go in there right now." She's like, and then her dumbass actually accepts it. I'm like, "Thank God, dude. My life has been saved." And we go walk back, and wait, no. When we're walking back, that we already told the story of how you was trying to sneak up on us, huh? And she ran after you.
No,
She
that
ran
was
after
on
your
my
car.
part. No,
Yeah.
that was on my part. I didn't say that.
Well, you can say that, and then I'll move to the finale.
Well, okay, before we got, stopped by the cops, that's the only reason why we got stopped by the cops, I want to say, because we was literally creeping up on you. And my brother the whole entire time was like,
Get
"Get
close.
closer, get closer." I'm like, "Bruh, I'm in a fucking Mustang. It's a V6, so the only thing you hear is our dad, yeah. It's a you cannot miss it." And he's like, "You sneak up on him." I'm like, "Dude, that's the furthest I'm gonna get." Like, if I would have got out and threw with my bad arm, which is my left arm, I can't throw far, I would have hit y'all. And if I would have threw a rock at y'all, I would have hit y'all. That's how close y'all were to me. And he's like, "Dude, they don't see us." I was like, "Dude," I said, "if the only thing they're gonna do is looks behind and see a black car and see our two hooligan ass heads looking at them." So not trying to get close, but every time I like ease up is a manual, so like it don't coast like automatic. I gotta give it the gas. So I put in first gear and I go. I can't help it. Other than that, I'm stalling my car and it's gonna kill. So as I'm doing that, she turns around and I wanna say she said, "Who is that? Look following us."
And I said, "Oh, that's probably just somebody trying to turn around. You know, it's no big deal. Obviously, I knew it was y'all, but I was trying to make her seem like it wasn't."
Yeah. And then it just don't fall out to the end. Now I want to laugh, man.
No, we gotta save
Because
it after you then, dude. Like it all
but
gonna make
remember how
sense.
you remember how you said just now? Just remember how you said, "Oh, it's just no big deal. Someone probably messing around or something." Just remember that, okay? You acting like you ain't know who we were, but
Yeah,
just anyways. So she start break camping, which is running fast, like jetting to this fucking car.
and
Ah, look,
I was trying to chase after it.
yeah. I look, and then David, my brother goes, which is David, and he goes, "Bro, look, look." He says, "She's fucking running." I was like, "Man, she's a track star. She's running. She's a track star." I said, "Fuck that." And I put her in reverse, and I'm on a narrow road now. I was like, I either got back up, or I'm gonna hit this ditch, and she's gonna walk up and be like, "Oh, hey." And I did not want that shit to be that awkward. So, my backing up skills were perfection. So, I'm backing up. She could not catch the car backing up that fast. But eventually she stopped and went about onto business. And that's when, after that, we got stopped by the cops and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. So man, I wish we would have thought about that like before you talked about the cop story. It kind of makes it seem out of place. But anyway, so yeah, we're going back to the train tracks because obviously I'm not trying to go in that camper at all. Fuck that. I was ready to go, and we stopped at the train tracks. We're waiting. Oh yeah, I said I have to pick up clothes. I had to pick up clothes to sleep because she wanted me to sleep and stuff, right? And I said I had to pick up clothes for my dad,
Yeah.
and you was the dad, and she didn't know that. So yeah, I said let's go wait by the train tracks, and yeah, we'll wait for him and talk then, and so we're sitting there right when we get there. Yeah, you pull up, dude. You pull up, and I'll let you. This is your story, so I'll let you finish it off.
Well, after, I got stopped by the cop, we was texting you. So all what she wanted to do, bring you inside the camper and stuff, that was when we was talking with the cops, when we was trying to get the fuck away
Yeah,
from the cops. Well, she, well, I was pulling back up. I saw y'all and stuff, and my brother goes, "Man, hide your face." I'm like, "How you want me to hide my face?" That I can't do that. He's like, "Oh man, she's gonna find out." I said, "Yeah," but my original plan was getting out or even staying in, like, "Oh, you hoe," cursing her out and stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, man, it did not go according to plan at all. So she goes, I pull up and you're right there, and I said, "Come on," I said, "Come on in, son." And no,
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah," and this is how stupid she was. She goes, "Is he coming back?" Looking at my face and looking at my brother and
Knowing who
knowing
you
damn well
are.
who we are, knowing who the fuck we both are.
And I was like, yeah, let
And
me
I'm
just get my
looking at
stuff real
her.
quick.
I'm like, this girl is really fucking dumb. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. There's something really wrong with this girl. And I said, "Taylor," I said, "you're a hoe." I said, "I don't want to talk with you no more. That's it." And I said, "Because
Snitch.
that's my friend." I said, "We're done. That's my friend." I said, "I'm not trying to get hurt." I said, "I'm glad I really didn't catch feelings. Because, I'm not trying to get screwed over." I said, "But you do know who I am, right?" And she goes, "Yeah, I do." But when
Yeah,
she
I
said it,
know.
yeah, oh my God, bro. Yeah. She goes, "Yeah, I know." And like when she said it, I picture her face, man. I was like, dude, I got to go, bruh. So I go, instead of me saying "fuck you" or instead of me saying "yeah, you bitch, slut, hoe," instead of me saying that, I got scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, "Fuck this, I gotta go, man. This bitch gonna
Did
try
you?
to kill us or
I think you
something."
did say "fuck you, bitch," and then you zoomed off.
No, no. When I was zooming off, yeah. When I turned around, I looked at it. I turned around, and whenever I had straight shot out, because if I would have told her right there, I was afraid she was gonna hit my car, break my glass, or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
more or less get on top of the hood of my. So I was scared. So I made that circle. I rolled down my window. I said, "Fuck you, bitch!" And that's whenever I spun my tires and took off, and that was it.
And then
But
she messaged us. She messaged me on my phone, and then she was like, "Oh,
yeah,
I don't even care anyway. This and that. You were the wrong one in this situation. Clearly, she's a fucking idiot.
yeah, I was the wrong one, right? But let me this is gonna sum up the story and finish it. Really, I was the wrong one, at the end of the day, supposedly, which I knew I wasn't. But it shows you, I wasn't the first guy she done this to. Beat around. I was not the first guy she beat around the bush with and was a hoe to. I was not the first guy, obviously. But what goes around comes around, obviously. And I want to say 3 months later, she went missing. 4 months later,
Yeah,
remember? She went
yeah.
missing, but now, of course, she come back up safe and stuff. But it just goes to show,
What comes
she went
around goes
missing.
around,
So
man. Like karma's gonna get you, and it got her when she got kidnapped.
that's it.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up, dude. We're gonna wrap it up with the outro, and that's you know the drill already, man.
Yes, let me I have one posted actually for Brew Motivation. Um, that would be. You want me to say mine first?
Yeah, I'll have to make them new because I already said mine that I posted earlier or in earlier in
Oh,
episode. So I'm gonna have to. I'm making up a
mine,
new one.
mine. I said, let good dreams fill your brain, because bad dreams will have no space to be placed. Dave Mendoza.
That was a good one. Um, I I would have to say, I mean, kind of like what you said, ending off the Taylor story. It's just like what comes around goes around, man. Like, and karma's gonna eventually get you. I mean, no matter how long it you live, it's gonna catch up to you, and it's gonna get bad. And that's, I mean, basically how what happened with Taylor. She got kidnapped. After she did that, I mean, comes around goes around. I mean, that's just that. And
That's
obviously,
it.
the one I said earlier was life ain't life ain't the way it should be without taking risk. And I wrote that today after with the car situation, but yeah. Well,
That's right.
all right, dude. Thank you guys for watching. Whoever's watching, we hit 22 views on our last video. Pretty nice, you
Woo!
know. We're getting them views, man. The first video has 40 views now, which is awesome. We're growing slowly, but I mean, no matter how many, like, I don't care how much views I'm get. I'm still gonna make these. You know, I don't know how many episodes we're gonna make in total, but yeah, this one was interesting. But yeah, thanks y'all for watching. Whoever's watching, and look forward to the next one. We probably won't be posting one tomorrow because we have a schedule.
Came
But
up with it.
we
Well, you came up with the schedule.
yeah, you fine with that schedule, by the way?
I'm good with it. Obviously, it went good. Like how we planned it now, but
So yeah, we're gonna do
yeah, I'm
it
fine with it.
Sunday. So we're gonna be posting podcasts Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We're not gonna do it Wednesday or Friday. Friday, obviously, because
Yeah,
is our free time, and Wednesday is just a little break, from it. So you probably won't see episode
yeah,
tomorrow, but next episode I'm gonna try to make it interesting. Maybe try to add somebody on, and yeah, have some more topics. All right, we out. That's it.